what the body is saying and their mouths are not telling you. Our body language, or the way we use different parts of our bodies when we're in public, is a very important indicator of our mental state. Several experts have noted how we can read people's minds just by looking at their bodies. This is known as body language reading. Reading body language is a powerful tool of personal development itself. Before we start out with the amazing techniques, we are going to tell you about reading body language. It is most important to first understand what body language really means. Recognizing the power of nonverbal or body language, psychologists have long been studying a field of science called kinesics. This delves into body language as a significant factor in communication and an extension in human relationships. How to read body language correctly is a skill that is developed through experience, practice, and careful observation. Being observant is especially important to learn how to correctly interpret non-verbal language. Now that you know what body language means, it's a good time for us to start with our initial techniques. Here are some tips to read body language. Number 1. Note the facial features, especially the eyes. If the eyes are dilated or seem to be wide open, it means that the person is interested in the topic or in the person he is talking to. Number 2. Where the eyes are directed can also be significant. If they are looking at the side, the person may be feeling guilty or wanting to hide something. If the eyes are looking down, he may be feeling shameful or subservient. But these interpretations are not correct 100% of the time. It will take experience to learn how to correctly gauge what the eyes are saying. Number 3, rubbing the chin. The person is thinking or trying to decide on something. Number 4, eyebrows raised. These indicate shock or surprise. The greater the emotion, the higher the lift of the eyebrows. Number 5, touching the eyebrows quickly. This can mean a sort of a greeting, a sign to acknowledge someone who has just entered the room or started talking to the person. Number 6, pursed lips often mean that the person is upset, anxious, impatient, or is highly focused on something that occupies the mind. Number 7, someone standing with their arms folded across their chest is normally demonstrating that they are uncomfortable, reserved, or has cut you off. Yet if that same person was standing with their arms folded across their chest, with their legs spread, shoulder width apart, they are showing toughness or authority. A person standing with their hands on their hips may be showing that they are impatient. People will often throw their arms into the air to demonstrate frustration. Number 8. If someone's feet or even a single foot is pointing towards you, it means that they are comfortable with you. If the feet point away from you, it means that the person is getting ready to leave. Also notice the general body position. If one person's stance or position is similar to that of the person next to him, this can mean that they both are comfortable with one another and that they are hitting it off. Observe as well the distance or space between two people. The closer they are, the more affection, warmth, or openness there is between them. The hands, fingers, arms, legs, feet, and other body parts can express so many things that it would take a whole book to cover all the possible interpretations. Learn more by reading on the subject and observe people around you to become more skilled in interpreting body language. Body language is something that all of us use, but very few of us know what an important tool it is. Very few people realize that body language reading can take us to the very innards of a person's mind, and that they can actually create an impression for ourselves too. We have endeavored to shed light on some of the most important aspects of body language reading. This is what we need and what we should use in order to create the best impression on people, grow ourselves personally, give people what we want to give them, and find out what's going on in people's minds. When used effectively, the skill of body language reading can help us to improve our personalities, and it can help us in so many other ways, in so many means of our lives. We become better conversationalists. We can find out from people what we want to know. We can become better speakers. We can become better managers of our teams. We can become better instructors. Almost in every area of our lives, the skill of body language reading can help us immensely. We can have better business relationships, and we can be happier about our lives. Start developing your skills in this area today.